Hello, I'm Max Balegde. Is that right?
I'm George Clarke.
Do I usually
And welcome
say-
to the Useless Hotline. TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we decided to set up our own little business.
And in the... Guys, no, this is weird. Did we do it last episode? No, we didn't, did we?
No, we did.
No, we didn't. I don't think I actually did it. Right. TikTok wasn't working out for us, so we decided to set up our own little business. Yes, we did. And the Useless Hotline is a place where we help you with your queries, no matter how weird, disgusting, or embarrassing they are.
But it won't always just be us. Some weeks we'll be joined by an guest.
Oh.
But there is no Anne guest this week.
It's
just an
family.
homosexual.
Indeed.
You're not really a guest anymore, are you? You're back for good.
I know. I'm
To
just
quote,
here.
take that.
Is that the end of the intro? Yeah.
I don't think we normally end with take that, though.
No, we don't. Never.
Take that!
How are you, George?
I'm great. I'm fantastic, actually. I'm having a
Oh.
great day. I'm having a great life.
Oh.
How the fuck are you? Have you integrated back into society well?
Not very well, no.
What?
I can't remember what I told you last time. I accidentally walked out of M&S without paying. Did I tell you that?
We left last episode on a cliffhanger, and we said, "Did Max get an ASBO? Tune in next time for the Useless Hotline."
Not got an ASBO. Definitely nearly crashed my car a few times.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. That's just London though, man.
yeah,
that's just London living. I almost
yeah.
got hit by a car the other day.
Oh.
Didn't though. It saw who
You
was
should see the
travelling
car.
towards. Yeah.
Car got hit by me.
Yeah, it saw who it was travelling towards, and
Oh.
it said, "Whoa, no," and went.
Oh, I love it when cars do that.
And then he handed me a tenner.
Oh, PSA as well. If at any point in this episode Maisie runs in and hands me my phone, it's because I randomly got a call from a doctor saying that I am supposed to be going for an MRI this weekend, and I can't go to it. But I'm also very alarmed by the fact that I've got an appointment to have an MRI and I don't know what it's for. So yeah, might just have to do that live on the pod. We'll see.
I think it's a scan to find out if you're Mr. Incredible.
Oh, do we reckon? I have been feeling pretty strong lately.
You were just saying you felt weak, so he's doing a lie again, right in the mouth
yeah.
of the podcast.
I lost all my insane levels of muscle mass when I was in the jungle, so I do feel a little bit weaker, but I'm also really skinny, so now I get to build from the ground up and just become a muscle god, so that's my plan.
Hell yeah.
Also, last episode, I feel like I just
Kissed.
rambled and spoke about myself non-stop, so I want to learn about what you've been up to in the last month, because I didn't really ask you because I felt like a crazy person.
No, that's okay, I get it.
So anyway, whilst I was in the jungle, that was something that you'd do. I just did a George.
Oh, he's being so silly.
I did a George.
Oh, I hate
my
him.
God.
Oh, I hate him. Oh my guts.
What have you been up to then? So I was gone for a month.
Yeah.
I checked out your social media to prepare for this, and as usual, maybe that's the MRI. Oh my God, I can't speak. You went to the Super Bowl.
Big time.
How was that? Where was that?
It was inside the stadium. It was New Orleans, or as we call it, NOLA.
Do we?
New Orleans, N-O,
Yeah.
and La is the abbreviation of Louisiana, the state that New Orleans is in. NOLA.
Shut up! It's in Louisiana.
Yeah.
How the hell did I not know that? I thought that New Orleans was a state.
Are you just like really good at pretending you're interested in conversations that aren't that interesting? There is.
Shut up,
Louisiana? No way. Tell me more.
I just give big. Tell me more. No, I'm just shocked at that. I thought that New Orleans was its own. Isn't New Orleans Katrina?
Yes.
Hurricane Katrina.
More like Hurricane
Yes.
Tortilla.
So that was in Louisiana.
Big time.
Big up Louisiana.
Yeah, amen to them. There was a really cool city. Genuinely would recommend New Orleans as a place
Were you
to
there
go.
for the entire time? Did you just say New Orleans? Sorry, I'm so excited to speak to you. Oh my God.
Yeah, no. So we landed at one of the airports. I believe it's the only New Orleans airport.
Is it the new one?
Shut up now, because I've lost all train of thought there. I was going to say something.
It was a plane. You didn't get on a train. You got on a plane.
It's in Swampland is New Orleans. Hence, have you seen the new video that I dropped?
No.
Of course he hasn't. Doesn't care.
What, you went in a swamp?
Went alligator spotting / hunting. Did I say this last episode?
No.
Am I going crazy? Damn, I didn't say anything last episode.
No, I don't think
You've been
so.
keeping me captive.
Yeah, I think I just rambled for a full hour. Sorry about that.
When we finished the episode, I felt like you had therapy, like you just got everything out. Because I looked at the time and you just spoke for half an hour straight.
You have no idea how much I just wanted to speak about all of the
Myself.
trauma that I went through, and myself, of course. And it feels really therapeutic to speak it through with people that like saw the show or whatever. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. But then afterwards, I did reflect, and I was like, I feel like I just really like had a really good catch up with George then, and I was like, oh, but I also did not catch up with George at all. I just more so caught George up with me.
Don't you worry, baby. Easiest payday of my life. Oh, sure, Max, you did the job. Good.
So you went to New Orleans.
Yeah, big boy.
Whereabouts? Like, what is this American football that we're talking about?
It is New Football League.
Oh,
That's not what it's called. It's National Football League, I believe.
Right.
So it's the NFL. Basically, NFL system. They all play towards the playoffs, and I believe the winners of the playoff games, it goes up into like a sort of
Tournament.
So it's like a league system, and then the top portion of that league system then go into playoffs. Higher up you are in the playoffs, the lower down you get. So it's like your better playoff position.
Yeah.
Work your way up. The final of the playoffs is the Super Bowl.
Ooh. That's so fun.
But yeah, no, it's.
Who was the halftime performance? Oh my God, you saw a halftime performance.
Yeah, Kendrick Lamar.
Oh,
I'm
that's
really
quite
jealous.
shit. I mean,
Okay,
what?
That was rude.
Oh,
I've not listened to a lot.
Supposed to be quite good though.
Yeah,
no?
I've not listened to a lot of his music, and I think I've recently been told that it was. I was speaking to Isaac about this on the podcast. He was there, in your position, with a mullet and a moustache. Italian Isaac.
Oh, Italian. Right. Okay.
And
I forgot that he's called Isaac.
yeah,
That's so weird.
I feel like I might be one of those people that calls him Isaac, not Batch. Just me and his girlfriend.
Oh yeah. That's so hot.
What's the difference?
Probably a big old bush.
But
That was unnecessary.
But anyway,
I was talking about George having the yeah.
George Bush.
George W. Bush. George with Bush.
Oh, I got that W Bush.
I'm first in the queue. Okay, right, right. It's okay. We're just waiting for my MRI result. Well, not results, but carry on. Sorry.
But anyway, what was I saying? Something about Super Bowl.
You said you found out recently.
Oh yeah, the halftime performance was more of like a statement piece because Donald Trump was there. Old DT.
Well, he is like iconic Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah,
like I'm not that much of a fan, but I know that Callum, you're a huge fan. Wasn't it Kendrick when you found out that he was on our tour bus?
Yeah,
Yes.
he used our tour bus.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
When we were on tour, so
And then we ended up at the same Super Bowl.
that's crazy.
We all came in a circle.
Did you tell him?
Circle.
Did you tell him? We've been on the same bus.
Didn't get the opportunity to. But yeah, so I've realised then, it was like a statement thing. But when you're there, you can't really understand what's going on.
And also, I think when a lot of shows like that, they're made for camera.
Yeah.
So you will only really pick up on every detail. Whereas I imagine from where you were, it just looked like a load of people dancing and like a guy, like a small dot of a guy singing.
It wasn't his like biggest songs that he was doing. It was more of like a
Political statement.
like messages, ones that have specific messages in them. Oh, I love that.
But yeah, so after the fact, it's like, oh, nice work, man. I get it. But everyone in the crowd at the time was just like, what's going on?
Right, I'm
what's
with
happening?
you. Yeah.
And then they saw Serena Williams and went,
Serena Williams was there.
Oh, big time. She was doing
She
little.
was part of the show.
She was part of the show.
She crip walked.
Oh,
You
she
don't
did
know
it.
what it
Crip
is.
walked.
You don't know what crip walking is.
I don't. Do you know what crip walk?
Yeah, the dance that Serena does.
Oh. Wow.
But no, that happened. Super Bowl, ate some fucking
That's so
food.
cool that you got to see a Super Bowl and a Super Bowl halftime show. That's so cool.
Oh yeah, baby.
Whoa.
Oh, and also in that Super Bowl, I posted a video about it, which you've ever so lovingly watched.
Of course.
And a clip's been taken out of that. I don't know if you've seen the clip. It's just a clip of Anne female sat next to me.
Oh, no, I have. Is she blonde?
Yeah.
I have seen this. I didn't know that's what it was from, though.
Yeah.
Is she the girl that was on, the Australian girl who was on that Inside last year?
No, that's Leah Holton, and she's
that not
got
who it is?
brown hair
Okay, that'll do
and
it.
isn't German.
Right.
Anyway, so to clear that up,
Wait. Clear, what you're clearing up, and who is the girl?
all of the comments were like, "Is this him soft launching? Is this? Oh my god! I think he forgot to take this clip out." And then like loads of people just been like, "Who is this girl? Who is it?"
What's her name?
She's called Milane. She's
that's a lovely
she's a
name.
German influencer. She was there with NFL Deutschland.
Oh.
So can clear up, despite her best efforts.
Is this the one that you told me about?
There
that
is
you
nothing
slept
between
with?
us, huh?
What? Oh, was I not supposed to say that on camera? No, she's beautiful though. She's beautiful. Was she nice?
She was lovely. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Right. We'll get back to it. Like, what do you mean?
So they started like there was someone and it's gone back to music.
Oh, okay. Right,
Oh.
it's okay. Yeah,
Any
so,
minute now
so
he's
people
gonna
are
get
shipping
told he's
you
dying.
people are shipping you on the internet.
Yeah, big time. But
They'll be doing
sorry
that.
to break it to you. Not real, was it? No, it was real, but it was just
It was
nothing,
real in the
just-
moment.
There was just
but
nothing
it
going
was just
on.
a
Yeah.
fleeting moment.
Just a holiday romance. Can a man have a
Yeah,
holiday romance?
Yeah, exactly. I used to pull so many girls on holiday.
But no, nothing happened. Literally just sat next to each other because we were both there with NFL.
Yeah, that's
Sorry to break it to you. Keep
Sorry.
dreaming, bitches.
Oh my god. I thought in my mind you were saying that to her then. I was like, that was so aggressive.
Yeah, sorry, Malane. Not gonna happen. Stay in your own Malane.
Oh, that sounds good though. The yeah, like a Super Bowl halftime performance seems like one of the most iconic things that you can see. I remember when the year that Trump got into office, like
Yeah.
2018, like for the first time.
Hi, 1 second, let me just pass you over to Matt.
Hello. Hi. Yeah, I got a call about an MRI scan that I was supposed to be having this weekend, but I can't attend it. Could I please just replace the reschedule?
Could I just replace the kidney?
Yeah, so I got a call about an MRI scan that I was supposed to be attending this weekend, but I can't attend. So they put me through to you to reschedule it, if that's okay. My NHS number? No, I don't.
Keep this all in.
How
This
would
is
I-
good stuff.
How would I find this? My what? Sorry.
By the way, at this point, Max doesn't know
Oh,
why
right,
he's
okay, then,
having
brilliant.
an MRI scan.
Do you want me to read it out to you?
He's just rescheduling it.
Actually, I'm gonna make a note because I will forget.
It's Max, and then.
All the info's coming
OVE,
out.
And then it's.
Yeah, please, if you wouldn't mind, that'd be great.
And the name on the back.
I think so.
It's
Yeah,
three
I'm
digits on the
actually
back of
not
the card.
sure. I was going to ask you as well if it has any notes as to why I'm getting an MRI scan because I don't
Oh.
remember.
No notes. That's what they said. No notes.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Right. I thought it would be around that. That's fine. Thank you.
Oh, he's gonna have his penis removed. Oh.
Hmm?
Oh my god, he's just been told he's gonna have his cock chopped off.
I heard he needed it enlarged.
The 19th of what? Sorry.
I think it's because he's getting dizziness.
Oh no, that can't be true because I wasn't in the country and I didn't have any access to my phone. So when did I not attend an appointment?
Now he slips in that he was in the jungle. Oh, so it's got something to do with me being in the jungle?
Yeah, no, I wasn't in the country, and basically I was in a jungle, and I didn't have my phone or anything like that. So yeah, I can't have.
You might
that's probably
recognise
why
the voice.
I didn't attend it, but I didn't know that it was on, and I definitely didn't reschedule it. It must have been an automatic reschedule or something like that.
So how much of your cock are you gonna have to get chopped off?
My cock, probably quite a bit of it. Yeah, it says here. Yeah, it was all done by text, so nobody would have seen it. But he was so rude. He was like, "No, we cannot." And then when I said I was in the jungle, he said, "I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt this time." And I was like, "Well, thank God." I know. I wouldn't be surprised if he thought.
Sorry,
I
I was trapped in a jungle.
Channel 10, have a look on
Oh my god. Yeah, if we could just make sure none of my personal details are obviously put in there.
what?
Right, that's fine then. Okay, we're back in the room. So, nobody worry. I've got a scan booked. I still don't really know why I'm getting an MRI scan, but hopefully whatever they're looking for, they find it, or they don't find it. I don't know.
But what are you hiding if they don't find it?
No, I don't know.
Why would you ever want not to be found by an MRI
a brain
scan?
tumor.
But in that scenario you have one, but you don't want it to be found.
Oh no! If they ever have it, I want them to find it.
Well,
but I
there you
would
go
rather them not have one there. Do you know what I mean? Anyway,
It's not the
who
MRI's
knows? Who
fault.
knows? I mean, it's because I get really dizzy. Like if we remember when I was on tour, I would vomit quite a lot in the tour bus because I get very bad motion sickness. So hopefully they work it out. But whatever.
You just turn your sensitivity down, I think.
I do. I wanted to talk about some other things that I missed whilst I was in there.
Yeah, we did that last time.
Yeah, I know, but like, so they were all made up. So some actual ones. So obviously, just before I went in to the jungle, I was under the impression that TikTok was being banned in America.
Yeah.
And everyone would ask me about it. Like all the producers, they were like, "How do you?" I think they wanted me to be like, "No," like to have me like sobbing, and I was like, "No, like if that happens, then it's in America.
Yeah.
Like, what can I really do?" But what happened?
Basically, listen here.
Oh.
It goes down like a good boy.
Not like a good boy as well. That was crazy. That was crazy. That's getting clipped and sent it to me.
That is going into some edits.
and then
Not a good boy. You just started so many things.
and then
He knows what he's done, so you can't even talk.
and then about like 6 hours later, it just came back online again. But everybody was posting things like, well, you were posting them as well. My time on TikTok has come to an end.
Because
It's
I
been
just
such
thought, like, I genuinely thought when I get out, a whole month would have gone by, and TikTok, as we know it, could be completely gone. Like that's what I thought. I was like, it could be gone in the UK, it could be gone elsewhere in the world. Everyone could move on to another app. So I was like, if this is my last post, then I'll just like do one about like goodbye TikTok or whatever.
Why would we have lost it?
Because whatever it's not that I thought we'd lose it, but I thought that everyone might leave because with America losing it, they might go on a new app and then everyone else follows them. If you get what I mean.
Following America anywhere.
Everyone follows America.
No, they
everywhere.
don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they don't, mate.
Yeah, they do, mate.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
they fucking do, mate. Why don't you shut your mouth like a good little boy, all right?
Oh.
No, he doesn't like it.
That's fucking horrible.
So it literally just went and then came back.
Yeah,
and that was
literally,
it.
like people were doing like a whole thing. Like,
Why did it come back?
James Charles did he make a fake British account or something? He made something where he posted a video somewhere.
Did he pretend to be like 12 years old and start matching with all these? No.
Don't think that was it.
Okay. I thought that's what you meant.
But no, and then it just came back like literally a day later, and it's just not gone down again.
So there was no explanation as to why it came back. Like it
Well,
wasn't
no,
like bought by
they're
another
like
company.
I think they're. I haven't looked into it, but I think they're just like talking it through. So
They just got over it.
Talking it out.
Yeah, Trump did it.
Oh, I remember. It's because the ban happened just before Trump actually officially came in office.
Yeah.
And the moment he came in office, he was like, no, unban immediately.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's the.
He said before he actually, the inauguration, he was like, I am going to unban it straight away.
Wow.
And he did.
I mean, big up.
I want to be trending on TikTok. That's what he said, and then just went.
That's mental, isn't it? That someone can just have that much power. I mean,
Well, he's changed the fucking name of the Gulf of Mexico, which is so annoying.
That's
The amount of times that I try and mention that in conversation, and everyone now goes, "Oh, it's actually the Gulf of America now," and I'm like,
that's so
"Oh,
that is so lame of him.
curse
Yeah,
you."
hate him and everything that he stands for. But thank you for doing that, by the way.
Honestly, didn't even realize they were gone.
Yeah, we wouldn't really.
Oh, have you seen all of the others talking about America versus USA? Have you seen Kieth Lee has come over and heard all this sort of nonsense?
I did see that. You know, I met him.
No way, you're kidding my ass right now. Oh my god, Kevin McAllister right now. Ah, what the frick?
He's actually cool, so shut the frick up.
Kevin McAllister, yeah, he is.
No, Kieth Lee.
He fought off 2 burglars twice at the age of what, 8?
Oh, screw you. Yeah, met Kieth Lee in Korea. Big up Korea.
Yeah? Which one?
South.
Okay.
South.
Cool place, South Korea. Never been.
South. Really cool. You would
Yeah.
love it. Anyway, yeah, I met him there. He was talking about all different types of food. It was really cool. And then I saw that Kieth Lee slandered our jacket potato, which...
In fairness, I've always said this. Jacket potatoes aren't all that.
No, guys. Let's not do anything too hasty right now, because jacket potatoes...
Spudman's going to come through the door in a minute.
Do
you know who I am? I'm Spudman. Have you seen him?
I've met him as well. What are you talking about?
Apparently, there's loads of stuff coming up that he's saying that he's like got a little bit too big for his spuds now.
Oh, I thought you were going to say he's like a nonce or something. I was so upset then. Crap, thank God. Well, he's too big for his spuds.
Basically a nonce.
Well, usually when people say that, that's what it means, isn't it?
No, not basically a nonce. He's no. Apparently, it's just just get a bit too big for his spuds.
When I saw him, he was really lovely. He made me spud.
How long ago was this?
Maybe about 6 months ago.
Oh, time changes.
I did a video about it. I was on shoot for this big Prime Video show that's coming out soon. And he was doing the catering for it. They got him in to like do... Can we talk about it yet? When does this come out?
March. So not yet.
No, not yet. I can't say anything.
You don't talk about him though.
Yeah. But it was just relevant to thingy. But he was so nice, so cool. Made me an amazing spud. Taught me through it. His son was there as well. He was really lovely.
Oh,
Was he the one that made
Spud Boy and Spud Man?
Spud Boy and Lava Girl? Was he the one that made Kieth Lee's spud?
Oh no, I think this is another thing that's taken a hit to his ego. Kieth Lee went to Spud Bros.
Oh, is that like a rival to Spud Man?
Yeah,
wow.
I think he sees it as like a they're trying to steal my flow here. Oh. But then Kieth Lee goes to them, and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna put the beef to the side for a second because he slandered Spuds here." And look, the enemy of an enemy is your friend.
Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah. The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Yeah. And so he's like, do you know what? I'm forming an alliance with Spud Bros here.
Spud Lions.
Yes, Spud. They've just spudded each other up and said, "Hey, let's squish the beef."
Oh, let's squish
and put it on a spud. Yeah. And then said, what did they say? Just that he was just like defending Spuds, which I think is something that needs to be done more. It needs to get more main media attention. Defending Spuds.
100%. Like, I'm on the edge of my seat just thinking about those Spuds, and I think the main controversy in the Kieth Lee Spud incident is that he had tuna, cheese, and beans on the spud.
But that's apparently the go-to.
That is not the goal. The only person that I know, I don't know what this was about. I don't know why I became two emus.
You little fucking praying mantis.
The only person that I know who actively eats tuna, cheese, and beans is Jack Remington. Yeah. And every time that he does it, it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable.
How many times are you around Jack Remington eating a spud?
No, he like talks about it, and he'll like post pictures of it, and it freaks me out a little bit. But equally, I have done that before. I've only ever had it in a toasty. But it was delicious, so I must say.
At the end of the day, though, a spud is a spud. You just cook a potato. Like, it's kind of.
But it's really good. It's crispy.
Not great,
It's just
not, though.
It is, though. And when you have it,
but to make it good, you have to lather it with butter and cheese. Anything is good with lathered in butter and cheese. I'd even go near you if you were lathered in butter and cheese. I mean,
it's been done quite a few times. I've got the bones to prove it. No, it's such a banger. Like. Oh my god, tuna and cheese on... in fact, I do it even not cheese.
But at this point, no, my problem with the spud is you're eating it for what you've put on top, not the actual spud. It's not like, these are the condiments.
That's most foods, though. That's most foods. That's pasta.
Yeah, but nobody's like, I'm Rice Man. Let's go to Rice Man. He makes really good rice.
Clearly you've never met Rice Man, so don't talk about him like that.
Like... You know what I'm saying here? He's like, you're
right, okay. So should all the pizza places just shut down because they're stupid and they should just be serving crust?
You've made an awfully bad point there.
You have.
No, you have, because you've just compared a spud to a pizza.
Yeah.
The quote unquote plain pizza is a margarita, which you could comfortably eat without toppings on.
By your definition, a plain thing would just be the crust, would just be the base.
Hey, dickhead! Jacket potato is just.
Do you know what? Come on.
He's rattled.
Come on then.
He's rattled. We got him.
No, because the amount of times that I've presented a point and you've rebutted it with the most obscenely stupid thing ever. A jacket potato is a jacket potato. You have to put things on it to make it taste nice. A pizza, if someone said, if I said, Max, can you give me a plain pizza? Even if I said the word plain, can you give me a plain pizza? You would come out with a margarita. Would you not? You would. Anybody would back me up this. I said plain pizza, you'd come out with a margarita.
Annoyingly, I agree.
I say you give me a plain jacket potato. potato, there's not a fucking chance in
Butter's
hell.
on that.
There's not a chance.
Butter's on that.
You aren't even putting butter on
Plain
it.
jacket potato, it's got butter on it.
Either way, you eat a jacket potato with just butter on it, you are fishing for something to put on it.
Your original comment was, why is a jacket potato so important? It needs things on top of it. So
Yeah.
I rebutted that
And
by
then
saying,
you
what about
realised,
pizza?
yeah,
What about pizza,
yeah,
George?
and pizza by itself.
What about
done,
pasta?
Done the
Pasta,
Italian way, by the way.
Pasta.
But you say, oh, pasta bolognese or something. Like, you know, you've got to like. When you say I like pasta, you're talking about the things about pasta. It's basically like a jacket potato. You wouldn't have pasta by itself.
No. Oh, I've lost.
Annoyingly valid.
Wait,
Annoyingly
I've
valid.
lost. I've
Well,
lost
when you're
track.
struggling in uni, maybe pasta and cheese.
Yeah.
I never did it.
Pasta
but
and,
lost track,
pasta and
I've lost
cheese,
track.
but then you're calling it a struggle meal. You're not getting Kieth Lee over and go, oh boy, you've got to try this pasta and cheese. It fucking
valid.
it smokes everything.
Right.
I hate it when George is right.
Oh, okay, right. I'll give you that one. Do you know what? In my new era of enlightenment, I'm willing to accept when I was wrong. So I'll take that. I'll take
And
it.
I'll take back the dickhead.
Thank you. Look, we're growing. Look at this growth. Oh my god, this is amazing.
But anyway, point being, Kieth Lee.
Yeah, fuck you.
Kieth
I
Lee
mean,
slandering a Keith Lee slandering a spud. I couldn't give less of a shit about. But
Mm.
when he slanders a full English breakfast by
Did
saying,
he do that?
But this is the thing that people are getting on top of is where because he eats a bit of the sausage and says, "Tastes like pork." There's no herbs in there. Looks like there was herbs in there. It tastes like pork. It's like, oh, you're saying the sausage is bad because it tastes like pork.
Grow up, Keith. When I met you, you were lovely, but now you can well and truly go and fuck it.
No, to be fair, even then I'm being formative because I've looked at his other videos and like, he makes a fair assessment. He's actually been trying to be quite nice about British food afterwards because he's got so much hate afterwards.
Really?
He started doing like a little disclaimer at the end,
Oh, bless him.
being like, I don't like. I realize I'm not the taste buds for this, so I want everybody to be giving good reviews and go test it out for yourself, just because maybe I've not got the palate for it.
I mean, a lot of foods like that are culture specific, usually, and I mean, with exception to things like pizza, pasta, like a lot of like Spanish and Mexican food is also very popular. That's is now in a lot of like UK and American homes. But a lot of it is weird if you have not grown up eating it.
Oh, by the way, British food is shit.
I mean,
As world cuisines go,
yeah.
British food doesn't rank highly.
No, it kind of
You
still
can't
to this day
you can't
gives
like
Henry
convince me that it
VIII.
does. Because if I would say, oh, do you want these are things that are fairly similar in terms of what they basically are. Would you want a cottage pie or a lasagna?
Oh, get that cottage pie right in the bin.
Like
Get that cottage pie away from
I felt
me.
like the amount of time as well. Like when you there's been TikToks that have like been going like where people have been like, oh, when mum says that dinner's ready, you come down and it's like stew
slow
or
cooker
something, and
thing.
that is basically what British
It
cuisine
is. Oh my god!
And
Like when my grandma would make stew, God bless her, she's not alive. I mean she is alive. I mean,
Whoa!
I meant to say she's not dead because whatever. Shit. I mean, in the nicest way possible. It was like we were in the war still. Like, and she would just put like slices of bread in the middle with butter on, and we'd all like dip it in the stew,
Yeah.
and it was basically just water and meat and vegetables, which was like homely. But when I think about like even Andrew, like him growing up with his grandma making him Greek food, it's so
think about that.
flavoursome.
Yeah.
Like there's so much deep culture there, and it's like I feel like we don't have that culture as well of like our parents and grandparents loving to cook.
I'd say we've got.
Oh, hold on.
I'd say roast dinners.
I was about to say,
roast
a Sunday
dinners are good.
roast
Yeah.
is
roast dinners
fucking
are good.
elite.
A Sunday
And
roast
they
is
can
elite.
be made to like a really good level. Anything can be made to like a good level, but like that fish and chips is quite good. But I'm like, there's not really anything that like interested about fish and chips.
And
is there?
fish
I
and
do
chips
agree.
is fish and chips is something that you don't cook that at home. You kind of have to get
Yeah.
it at a fish and chip shop, which I think is why it's so popular, because it became like a culture of like
Yeah.
going to the chippy. But as far as like food go, yeah, it is good.
What else do we do well? Chinese.
Yeah, we have great Indian in the
Bangers and
Our-
mash or
our
like
Indian-
toad in the hole.
Bangers mash, but
Bangers
again,
and
that's
mash.
very
Very
like,
basic.
It's like
It's
a lot of
alright.
our food isn't like.
when you think
It's,
of like
we get ingredients, we
paella.
put them on a plate, and then we just go, oh, and mix it up.
Yeah, when
But
you
we've
think
got to
of-
give credit where credit's due, because a Sunday roast is elite.
Yeah.
And it's not
Yeah.
easy to
Good.
do either. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
no, yeah,
elements.
True,
Sunday roast.
true.
But outside of that, I'm like,
we're struggling.
Yeah, but
It's
what
a
do you
struggle
expect us
bus.
to have like 5 different meals?
I don't know. But you look at Spain, you're like, oh, they do paellas. They
Yeah.
do
Chorizo sausage.
Like, even, like,
That's just a
there's
sausage,
just different
though.
things that you're like, oh, these are just like quite nicely done.
Yeah. There's a
Or
lot
like-
more like seafood components, a lot more flavors, different spices. It's also a lot more colourful in other countries, which I think just adds a little bit more.
I think
to
a
it.
good thing to a thing that will make that's like okay, yeah, this means that you've got a good cuisine is if you go to another country and it's there, like Italian everywhere,
Oh yeah.
like
Chinese
Good
everywhere.
shout.
Chinese food's everywhere,
When I
Indian
was
food. I don't
in-
know if it's as much in America, but it's like pretty. It's
When I was
like
in Australia, when I was in South Africa with all the Australians in the jungle,
Yeah.
Indian food is not that popular in Australia, which kind of blows my mind.
I
Because
think it's very British actually. Indian food,
very
thinking about
heavy.
it. American food, annoyingly, like burgers and shit, they're everywhere.
Yeah, American food is so.
Well, hold
I
on.
mean,
A hamburger is German.
I think the
Dankeschön.
initial definition of like a hamburger is German, but then like
Yeah.
it being made into like a sort of burger with cheese and stuff is American.
Okay.
I think.
Dankeschön.
I'm not sure.
yeah.
Hey, feel free to.
What
prove me
food
wrong
did you
the
eat
comments.
in Louisiana?
They are
Did you have a seafood boil, crab boil?
they're known for their seafood.
Yeah.
They do a thing called a po' boys sandwich. Is like a big thing in Louisiana.
Cajun.
Jambalaya, I
Cajun.
believe, as well, is a big thing in Louisiana.
Oh, that's such a fun word to say.
Burger. Burger origins.
Oh, I forgot we've got a TV now.
The
Oh my
burger
God.
origins is
Burger
is United States and Germany.
Ooh.
There you go.
It literally says both.
Yeah, so
Dankeschön.
I think the actual hamburger patty is on German.
And the burger that you put the patty in, that's American.
Ah.
And then you make it American by fucking deep frying that shit.
Do you know what I'm so
Invading
not
it.
okay with
Yeah.
Americans doing? Putting maple syrup on everything. Like, whilst we
On
were in
what,
New
though?
York, we'd go to get like breakfast food,
Yeah.
and you could get like eggs, bacon, sausage, syrup.
Oh, I've loved that. I used to love that trend.
Eggs, bacon, grilled sausage.
I'm a skinny bitch, but I still take.
Sausage.
I got a fat ass, but I still take.
Sausage.
Got a flat ass, but I still take.
Sausage.
I don't know, I
It
can't
gets
remember.
inappropriate.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
can't carry on.
But have you had chicken waffle with maple syrup?
Yeah,
in it?
see, good.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Good
No,
stuff.
too much.
What?
What?
I had it, and I actually thought I was going to have a heart attack then and there. Like,
When
this
have
is
you
where
ever
it
cared?
goes too far for
When
me.
have you cared?
I had it in New York, and I had it with a milkshake, chicken waffle, fried chicken
with a
wa-
milkshake.
You can't be
I had
There
it
you
with
go.
a
You can't be blaming New York for
I
that.
had it with a milkshake, fried chicken on a waffle with maple syrup, and I thought I was going to die. Like, I legitimately thought
Ordering
it
that,
was
you know
death.
you're gonna die. You can't blame it when it comes to go. I had no idea.
That's fair. That is fair. But it was so good, but it was too far. Then in there, I said, I was like, this is too far. America, you have gone to America. You've done it too much.
Yeah.
Did you have you ever been to Olive Garden in America?
Only the best Italian restaurant around.
Shit.
I've never actually been. I've just
It's
heard people say about Olive Garden.
unbelievably shit. Like, I went the first time I went to America, and I was like so excited by it, and I was like, oh, you get unlimited breadsticks and everything. That's fun. The food is so average. Like, so average.
What, Olive Garden?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
so unbelievably average. I would dare I even say bad. Like,
But I think that's. I don't know. I think looping it all the way back around to Kieth Lee. I think
don't know what that was. Sorry.
at the end of the day, bro is just going out eating food, giving his opinion on it. The fact that he's got like a big reach, but surely the reviews beforehand will make more of a difference than.
And also, if it is his opinion, why do people get mad at him for sharing his opinion? Like, I get it that, like, some people get insulted if people do not like their culture's food.
Yeah, I think.
But if it's, like, food is literally the most subjective thing on the planet,
I think
surely.
the argument is now that because he's got such a big following and people take his word
Oh,
so much that it can sway people actually going to these places.
That's like the
That's-
MKBHD thing. Did you see that with the car manufacturer? You know who
No.
MKBHD is?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Marcus
he's
Brownlee.
Marcus Brownlee. He reviews
read you to rewind.
Sorry, carry on.
he reviews mainly like tech, but he also reviews cars. And he's got such a huge audience that he reviewed a car, said he doesn't like it, and their stock price tanked.
Wow.
And he got so much hate because it's kind of like people think that you have almost like a bit of a responsibility to not be brutal, but he's like, well, my honest opinion is my honest opinion.
Yeah,
and I
it's-
feel like if you have that much of a platform, then you are somewhat an expert in your field, surely.
I don't know if you can. TikTok can boost people just because they
True,
make
just 'cause
content.
they like
doesn't
them.
mean that they're necessarily.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah, like, why-
I just got summoned.
Yeah, I
I
guess
think-
that's a good point.
But like, Yeah, my whole take on it, I just find it quite funny that there's so much outrage because a bloke's just
Didn't like a jacket potato.
eating a thing.
That is very chronically online behaviour.
Yeah, like when it boils down to it, pardon the pun, it's quite funny to be like trying to defend a jacket potato.
It is.
Because it's like one of the most easy things to make.
Yeah.
Sorry, it feels like I'm like just fully sending for Spudman right now. But it's just like it's just jacket potato, man. Just
We
get
should
over
get
it.
Spud Bros on the pod.
Oh, wait, are you speaking Spud Bros or Spud Man? Because
I mean, if Spud Bros were the ones involved in the controversy, then maybe Spud Bros.
That's true.
We'll have to see.
Yeah,
bless.
what's
Big up
your
Kieth Lee, though.
What's your Spud topping?
My Spud topping is either a beans and cheese scenario or tuna and sweet corn with salad. I'm okay without the cheese because I too share your sentiment that everything does not need to be covered in cheese.
But also that it's the same. I'll give this sentiment for a lot of things. If you have to put cheese on something on it, is it good? Don't bring.
Don't
pizzas
make me
back
bring
up
up pizza, George. You're going to piss me off because you can't do
But-
all that. And then
but
I
I
say
will-
that
but
I
I-
agree
what I
with you,
will
and then
say-
you say
what-
something as
but-
outlandish and
but
irresponsible as what you just said.
What I will say about that is
Oh, gosh,
a
you're
good
gonna drive me
pizza
mental.
is made by the sauce. If you ask any Italian, you'll go in and go, oh, there's special.
I agree with that.
Any New Yorker, there's special sauce.
I agree with that.
Hey, we got a George special sauce here. They don't go, oh, we got a special cheese recipe. You know what I'm
Because
saying?
I feel as though mozzarella is maybe the most bland cheese out there. Like if you ever eat it raw, like out of those packets, it really doesn't
Oh, I
taste
really
so much.
struggle. That's why I just drink the water out of the packets now.
Oh yeah. Oh. Drink the water out of the mozzarella. Have you ever done that?
No, you
So
Sometimes
good.
I just buy packets of mozzarella just to drink the water and then I
Yeah.
just throw the
It's
cheese.
so good.
I hope they're joking.
Oh, it's really good.
That's
It's really good if you're
giving me
pregnant as well.
Why? No, it's so delicious. That's what you're supposed to do. You drink
Oh,
Well, you snip the corner and just.
Yes, you
Oh.
drink the water out the mozzarella.
don't slam my pregnancy cravings, man.
George
Just
was joking, but Max he's just been outed by it.
It's just going on.
What?
No. I think Max is being genuine, but George baited him in accidentally, and now George is like, oh, I'm
no,
gonna keep this going.
no. It's like fruit water. Have you ever had the bit of fruit water before you hit the fruit? Sometimes I just
Or that
I
water
rip
that
its
you
head
get.
off. I don't suck its guts out. I just suck its pre-cum
Oh my
out,
god,
and then I just
the or the water like tomato ketchup pre-cum. That's so good. Where you get the little
I
bit
hate
of
tomato
water and you
ketchup
just
anyway,
squirt it in
but
your mouth.
So
Oh my god, it's so good.
And eat them, surely.
What are you talking about?
just-
Everyone loves that.
You just drink the water out of a mozzarella packet.
And tomato ketchup, yeah.
Guys, please comment if this is normal. We
And
might need a poll.
dishwater.
and then on the yogurt.
Dishwater.
Dishwater,
Okay.
it has like it's like water mixed with all of your leftovers.
That's why I always put my cups in the right way up, so that
Yeah.
you get a little treat once you.
Oh my god, that's so true. Oh my god, that's delicious. I love all of
You
that.
guys are wrong.
Yeah, no,
That's why I
I'm
fucking
lying.
hate
I
sieves.
don't drink mozzarella water.
That's why I've got a thing
You
against.
don't. You don't.
No.
Oh, damn it, you were right.
I don't think he does either. but
No,
I'm
no,
not
I
no.
knew George did.
No, I don't. I don't do that. That'd be really
Oh,
weird.
yeah,
if someone
yeah,
did
But
that.
do let us know if any of you do. That's quite.
That'd
I
be
suck it out of soil sometimes, but that's only if I've soiled
I
myself.
suck it when I soil my. Okay. When else this has happened?
Trisha
Oh.
Paytas went on Broadway. If that matters to you, whatever.
I mean, it's about. No, I'm not even gonna make it.
She is so iconic. She's just ruling the world right now, and I find that
She's-
kind of crazy.
She's just such an icon. I love that queen.
She is.
Um,
Thank you.
Speaking of internet things,
Yes.
do you fondle much on Twitter anymore?
I fondle myself on Twitter.
Yeah.
No, I've not.
Have
had
you
Twitter
seen
for
the
a good
whole
few years.
Mary Kate thing going on?
Mary Kate, as in Mary Kate and Ashley.
Not an Ashley, no.
Oh no.
Ashley, what she's been doing is pretty darn nasty.
Oh.
Callum, can you type in Mary Kate Cornell, please? Basically, Mary Kate Cornell is a character that's been cropping up all over.
Cornet or
Cornet,
Cornet?
maybe, yeah. Yeah, so this is someone that's been cropping up all over Twitter recently because she went to her boyfriend's younger sister's ballet recital or something
Okay.
with his dad.
Yeah.
Afterwards, they went for a few drinks, and then I think she went and slept with her boyfriend's dad.
Oh.
And then like Snapchat conversations afterwards have just been like sent everywhere, and there's just been this massive public send for Mary Kate Cornet, and I don't really.
God.
It's so strange. It's like the Amsterdam Wall sucking off your dad thing.
Oh yeah.
That went, it's like similar to that in that there's no reason for this story to have got as big as it is, but people just keep like talking about it.
So she shagged her boyfriend's dad after going to a
Yeah.
family ballet recital, essentially. That's messed up. What would you do if that happened to you?
I'd be fucking fuming. I'd be like, Dad, you know how long I've been working for this. How how could you do this? And mother, what the hell?
That's crazy.
But yeah.
If I found out Andrew had shagged my dad,
I love how this article says a vile rumor has spread. Totally unconfirmed, though.
oh, it's
Yeah.
unconfirmed.
Yeah, so unconfirmed.
Oh, that's almost better though, isn't it?
Yeah, as well as her name, Ole Miss, has also been trending. Oh. What is Mary Kate controversy? Can we-
If-
Ole Miss.
If
Ole
that
Miss
happened
is a
to me-
university. Yeah, a nickname for the
Oh.
university.
Okay.
If that happened to me,
The so-called
I don't know
scandal
what I would
began
do.
due to a screenshot of a Snapchat message chronicling the salacious claims. Oh, grow up, mate. Just make it easy to read. Yeah, so there's just been like a full message basically
wow.
showing it, and people just been outing it. I really don't know why.
Oh wow.
Well, I do know why. It's pretty crazy, but it's like, why specifically her who's being outed? There's no point trying to read through that, but I think
No.
that's when you.
That's a lot.
That's the transcript from a voice note, I think, because it's got like in it, like every 5 seconds.
Okay. How mental is that? Mary Kate Cornetto, you disgust me. I mean, also, a lot of people do like glorify, like, if you piss me off, I'll shag your dad. I feel like that's quite a common thing that
yeah,
happens
realistically,
now.
it is society's fault.
I feel like society made Mary Kate Cornett.
Because the amount of people that say, "Oh, don't piss me off, or I'll shag your dad,"
Yeah.
it's gonna happen at some point.
going to happen, and Mary obviously is just very intuitive and thought, I'm going to lead this cause. And good on her, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Respect to Mary Kate Cornett, wherever you may be.
How do the father and son recover from this?
I don't know, because
How-
that is an awful. I think there's a picture of the dad online as well, which I'm not going to make any comments about appearance, but it's like,
Oh, is it not? It's
not-
not
it's
giving
not-
Mary Kate Cornett.
oh, it's not like he's. Oh God, he's allergic to incest.
I am.
What? That's not even
Yep.
incest.
No, I am. That's mental.
Yeah,
Oh, I need to find that him.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Okay, that's weird.
We get it, we get
yeah,
it, we
now
get
I've
it.
seen Mary
That is-
Kate Cornett dad.
By the way, that is the most American-looking dad ever.
Oh, he
right?
looks so American. 100%. He plays golf.
Oh, Trump supporter definitely.
Oh, 10,000%.
But
That's
yeah,
mad.
insane, right?
Yeah, no, I just couldn't deal with that.
Because
That
not
was-
only in this scenario does the boyfriend have to be like,
my girlfriend's cheating
my
on me.
girlfriend's cheated on me, do I get rid of her? Also, she's treated me by my dad, which is worse, so probably get rid of her, but then you still got dad to deal with.
That's crazy.
Can you break up with your dad?
I think it's weird. Do you not find it weird when like people become stepbrother and sister and then they date, and like you're dating your stepbrother and sister?
But
Like,
how
I
much
get
does
that
that
it's-
really happen?
Well, it does happen quite a lot. Like I went into this full TikTok thread about it, and people were commenting like, "I'm dating my stepbrother, and like we're as happy as ever. Like there's no
Yeah.
blood relation, so it's fine." And I'm like, technically yes,
It's just a weird dynamic.
but it's just weird.
It's a weird dynamic, but like it'll be a struggle to point out something that's actually explicitly wrong with that.
Yeah, I mean maybe because I grew up with step
Yeah,
siblings,
if you're growing up with them, it's
and
very,
I grew
it's
up with
different.
them, so I felt very much like we are family members.
Yeah.
Whereas I guess if like
if you just get married into
it
it,
happened
then
now at 26,
a week later you meet the person, you're like, oh, we actually get on really well. This kind of sucks. Like, what is the reason that I can't? Now?
Yeah.
Yeah, like imagine you're 17 and suddenly now you've got a stepsister who is 18 or 16,
Yeah.
like 17,
Oh,
same
dream.
age.
I've seen those videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sure you have.
That's mad, isn't it?
I saw a TikTok that was a dad and a son who are with
Oh, I think
each of the twins of a girl. Like, they're these two girl twins, and they've branched off. One's with the dad, one's with the son.
Oh, okay. That's
What's-
a lot to unpack.
Because
there.
then that makes things really weird, because they are genetically identical. Not only do you have the whole crossover of if dad and sister have a child, that is then the
Oh my god.
that
that's
is
too
he is then
difficult to
the
even
uncle
look at.
and also brother of that child.
Oh,
But
yeah.
not only that,
Ooh.
but not only that, if they were like then to have like that they'd be, because it's so genetically the whole family would look so similar, and
Yeah,
it'd be like so
if they
strange.
both
And
had
like,
children, they would technically be as related as almost siblings.
well, they'd be like 3/4 siblings.
Yeah. That's mental.
Would
Well,
they? Is that how?
no,
Yeah.
they'd be cousins first of all because they're two sisters.
But
you were-
genetically,
yeah, if
they
you
would
were-
be almost because
Oh,
if you and your sister.
Oh, I see
share
what
50%
you're saying.
Yeah, because if you
DNA.
take it down, like dad and son have half their DNA that's pretty much the same, or the
Yeah.
son has like half the DNA.
Yeah,
Just to put it down as very basic, it's
Yeah,
not
yeah,
exactly
yeah.
that. But then,
and then the women have 100% of the same
Yeah.
DNA. Then that means that the child of both of them would share around like
75%.
75%.
that might this
Roughly.
is such sort of just base level maths, by the way. But in
it's
no way
probably
saying that is
completely
like
wrong.
yeah.
No, I mean I'm putting my hands up and saying that.
But
we
just
are probably
saying that they would be
completely
much
wrong
more, but then it makes so many different like things. Like say, there'd also then be, she'd be the auntie of some of her sis. How would that wait?
there. Carry the I,
Oh,
divide it by 12.
so the dad is if son has an child, the dad is then uncle and also grandfather.
Grandfather, yes. Yes. Granddad, dad, father.
Like there's so many different like
Yeah, that's
dynamics there
weird.
that just like strange.
That is very much strange.
Grandcle.
Do you know what this leads?
But
us
then
perfectly
also,
into?
sorry,
Okay.
just one extra ting.
Yeah.
Because they are literally identical,
Yeah.
you know that your dad fancies your
Yeah, there's no getting. I'm sorry, there's no getting around that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you
maybe
know
the worst part
that
of it.
both of you could accidentally sleep with the wrong person, and neither of you.
I don't think
know.
it'd be. I don't think you could accidentally sleep with the wrong person. There'd be
True,
something
maybe
that
not.
crops up there, but there's
But realistically, you know.
in terms
your
of
dad is
type, you're like,
definitely-
yeah, my dad.
yeah.
That is a bit. That's probably the craziest part of it for me. For me personally.
Also, you know you're attracted to your stepmother.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not as
Yeah.
weird actually.
But what's
All
that?
right, Callum.
That's so. That is strange. Yeah.
Drop yourself in that one a little bit, Callum. That was weird.
Interessant.
Yeah, that's a lot.
I don't know how we've got that from Mary Kate Cornett, but
No, me neither. I mean, no, actually, pretty logical jump if you ask me.
yeah.
Well, guess what, George?
What?
That leads us quite well into what our podcast is actually supposed to do every episode that we do maybe once a month.
Oh yeah.
Dilemmas, baby. So we have some quick fire dilemmas and some longer ones that were sent into the email, theuselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com. And now we've got a screen so we can read them off them. Did we even explain that we've moved studios?
No, we haven't even said
not
that.
on the pod.
We
yeah.
dropped that info live and direct on my Snapchat. What's my Snapchat, Maisie?
Oh, I actually couldn't tell you.
Brilliant.
My Snapchat has a username that we will get back to you on.
It's on that phone.
Okay, my Snapchat is it? I think it's max.balegde. Just search Max Balegde and you will find me on Snapchat. We do behind the scenes vlogs of the podcast and everything. So dropped it live there. But we have a new studio and therefore have a screen that we are reading our dilemmas off from now on, which is very
Are we?
exciting.
I'm still printing them.
No, he's gonna-
Okay, actually print it. Yeah, it's part of the vibe. Good idea. Sorry.
But you're just seeing my screen up there because
Right,
it's, yeah.
I'm with you. I understand. Okay.
That's 'cause
But do you want to
I
do
was
your
gonna
quick fire ones first?
I was going to stop you, but you seem like you're in flow state, so.
Right, actually, I'm gonna set that one to print.
Okay, fine.
And whilst I do it,
Let's see if it does because I haven't tested them.
we got some quickfire dilemmas sent through to our Instagram. So let's go through these, George.
Freak yes.
And as a reminder, if you would like to send in a dilemma to our podcast, The Useless Hotline, please do so via our email, theuselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com. We do a lot of written ones, but we also love your voice note ones. We want our phones to be ring-a-ding-dinging.
Yeah, ding my
so
phone,
please voice note us as well. First one. I found Chris MD on Bumble, and I think he's cute, but we haven't matched. Okay, so that means nothing, basically.
What's the dilemma here?
What's the dilemma? What you want George to pass on to an anonymous person? What George should go up to his housemate and go like, "Oh, this anonymous person on our podcast today said that they saw you on Bumble. We just match them back, please." What are your thoughts on Bumble?
I think I had it ages ago.
Yeah.
But
People make friends on Bumble, don't they?
I think it might be one of those apps as well.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Oh, that's quite cute.
Uh,
then.
Also
yeah.
got Bumble Biz, which is like a business networking.
Oh.
Bumble doth be,
Oh my God.
yeah, as I said, the only one that lets women speak first.
Bumble bitches. No.
Sort of go-
Probably not.
Okay.
more
Bumble
like-
boobs.
More like bimbo. Bimbo.
Bumble bazungas.
Yeah, no, it could say that. Yeah.
Bungle big batty gal. Bungle.
Big
Bungle.
batty gal.
I think
Yeah.
that we should start that lineup.
Have George read that one, please.
Okie dokie. There you go, George Clarke. Are you ready?
Yeah, boy. Hi, Max and George.
Hi. Sorry, just give me 1 second. I'm going to blow my nose. I don't want to interrupt you.
Well, that is exactly what you've just done.
Sorry.
Can you stop? I don't want to interrupt you.
Sorry, go on.
This is a pseudonym email, by the way. My name is not Ryan, and I'm a girl, for some context. That was what was written down. My boyfriend is a big fan of YouTube, and he has always watched the Cybermen and their troops and watches all their videos. And a few months ago, he started getting me into them too. I started to like their videos as well. Then I started watching both the Arthurs, George, and Batch's content. My boyfriend didn't really get into them at first, so I mainly watched their videos when I was at home. But the other day we was watching
Grammar.
not an English podcast, you weren't.
Oh my god.
The other day
moron.
we were watching Chris MD's Valentine's Day video with Will, Harry and Stephen, and George Clarke gets unwrapped by Chris and he's in his pants. Full stop.
Wow, I wish I watched that video.
My boyfriend made a joke that he got hard, and then when I looked down at
No.
and then when I looked down he actually was. He started laughing and said it was because of George at first, but then he said he was joking and that it was because he was laying with me. My boyfriend is the type of person to joke about and wind me up about this sort of thing, so I did kind of brush it off and assume he was joking, but since then he started to watch their content with me and has warmed up to their videos,
I bet he bloody has.
which has made me overthink as to why he didn't before. But
What do they mean warmed up? Like before he has sex with her, he warms up by watching your video.
Shush. But has since watching the videos. If it's not a joke, I will be upset though, as I don't care if he's bi. But if he's getting hard over someone else, that is an issue. But at the same time, he's always been very loyal to me
Oh my
when
God,
it comes to
this is
girls.
unreal.
So maybe it was just bad timing for him to get hard in that moment, as I don't see why the loyalty would disappear just because it's over a boy.
Wow, this
What
is
do you
deep.
guys think? I think as a general rule of thumb, if someone gets hard over me, it's completely fine.
I mean, denial is a river in Egypt. Your husband is gay. Have you ever heard that before?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't mean that they're gay.
I think it's just-
means that they. I mean,
Just coinkydink.
not really.
Coinky wink.
If I was to, for example, me and Andrew, I'd say my version of this is that me and Andrew sit and watch The Real Housewives together.
And then you get bricked up over Erica Galdiashiala.
Close, Girardi, very close, though
okay.
impressive. And I personally have never got erect watching that, like just because I'm sat next to Andrew. Do
But
you know
are
what I mean?
you? But is that 'cause you're so muck deep into a relationship that you don't just get erect lying near someone?
I mean, is it normal to get erect lying next to people? Because that was a bit alarming, and now I'd never want to lie next to you again.
No, I was doing a little joke there. What I meant to say was, if you were watching a program and then you were like, "Oh, we're snuggling up, we're touchy
like on a
touchy,"
date
and
sort of situation.
yeah,
Maybe I would get erect.
but then,
Is this weird?
but then,
Feel weird. Do you know the whole time I was in the jungle, I didn't have a single boner?
I thought you were going to say for the
that
whole.
was something we were meaning. Oh, I was meaning to ask. Did you? So you never?
The entire time we all spoke about it. I'd say about 7
About
days
your
in.
boner, like everyone else was getting them, but you didn't.
Yeah. Every day, everyone bricked up me, flaccid man. No. Every day, not every day, sorry. From about 7 days in, someone brought up the conversation of like, so if we're in here for a month, is anybody like going to masturbate in that month? And Sam, the guy who won it, his friend had been on the show before and told Sam about what he called a jungle jack that he had. So this friend, who was
Right.
also a rugby player, had a wank in the jungle or something. And I was a bit like, well, where did they do that? How did they do that? Like me personally, I would kind of need to be aroused in some way to do that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the entire time, from start to finish, 29 days that I was in the jungle, I did not have a single boner. Not even you wake up and you just really need a wee, so it's happening. Like, there was some, I think because of
Is
the
that
lack
why you
of...
get a boner? You get a boner because you need a wee. I think.
I
It's just,
think so.
I think you just wake up and it's just morning wood, like you just have one.
Yeah, but
No,
is
but
it not
do you
because-
know why you get morning glory?
No.
It's
Is it
literally to
wee?
stop yourself from peeing in the night. That's why when you're younger, you will piss yourself in the night.
Oh.
But your body learns to like get hard so that it constricts the.
Oh my
So
god!
That's
really-
actually a thing.
so this
I'm
makes
surprised you didn't
sense.
know that.
So
No,
this
but
begs the
I-
question: why do kids not get hard in their sleep?
Oh my god! I
fucking
don't think it
Jesus.
ever begs that question.
I'm not sure I'm gonna leave that.
I
in.
don't think anybody would ever beg that question. Oh my god. But yeah, not a single boner. Had no. I would talk about it with the other men in there because I was like, I have truly got no sexual energy like in me, like at all. I think it was the lack of calories, the lack of everything. And then when I got out, this is maybe TMI. We'll work it out.
This sounds like it's going to be TMI.
I was on a safari and I was sat next to Andrew and a lovely woman who I will not disclose at this point. And obviously I'm getting calories in me for the first time. This is the day after I leave the jungle. I'd been pumped full of like sugar, everything.
Oh, he's been pumped full of everything.
And then I'm sat, do you know sometimes when you're like on an aeroplane or whatever and like the vibration of it or something about it just makes you fully erect and you're like, why is this happening? This is awful. I don't want this to happen.
Oh, it's an NRB.
What does that mean?
No reason boner.
Yes. Well, I got that on the safari truck as we got to the lions where we had to be like really quiet. And I was going to Andrew like, oh my God, I literally, like it was painful. Like it was so, this is too much.
I needed to ask this anyway.
Oh, it was so uncomfortable.
Painful?
Because it was so,
was
no,
just-
this is too much.
No, it was just that hard.
It was
painful.
I thought, oh my God, I'm going to explode from the waist down. Like, this is not normal. Like, and there were lions there.
Do you mean as in like blood, as opposed to?
Yeah, not like I'm
all-
going to
all
jizz
of the
myself. Yeah.
I
No, it
was
actually
so
felt like-
hard. I thought, oh, I'm gonna explode.
No, it was like, yeah, like blood or like this is not right. Like, this is incorrect. Like, it should not be like this right now. And the lions were there and we had to be so quiet. And I felt like I wanted to go like, like I wanted to make noise because I was so on edge.
I don't know what that noise means.
Yeah, I don't
was
know
sweating
about that.
like I was-
That's weirder than you getting a boner in a safari.
I don't know what that noise means. That was so.
When I get hard, I don't go.
You
Not because
you get
I was
all,
hard.
You get all giddy over your boner.
No, I didn't mean that.
Oh, I got a boner.
I meant it as in like I was like, oh no, okay.
Again, not an
not
explanation.
helping.
I have no idea what you're saying.
I don't know what I'm saying. But it was just like, it was hard to stay quiet when I thought that my body was going to explode, is what I mean. So it was a very high pressure environment and it was not fun to be around.
I'm sure.
But yeah, honestly, like all of the men, like there's obviously so much to do with like when your body is completely drained, it has to prioritize other things, so it can't even focus on that. But it was fascinating. A whole month, I had no desire, nothing.
So, in answer to your question, not Ryan, I think.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean,
I personally don't think it's. I think if they were just making a joke about it, I think it's just coincidence that they're now watching the video. I don't think.
but you would say that because every Sunday when the sidemen drop a video, you sit there fully erect. So
Oh, yeah.
that's like normal to you, but
Only
it's
when
not.
he's in it, of course.
Sunday
but-
fun
oh,
day,
yeah, of
baby.
course, yeah.
Sunday fun day.
No, I think that is. It's not alarming that your boyfriend got a boner. It maybe raises alarm bells that like all that was needed to do that was somebody got unwrapped. Is that what happened? You got unwrapped like a present or something?
I fashioned a bra and pants out of wrapping paper.
That does sound.
Put
hot.
them on underneath, being wrapped in paper. Chris ripped the wrapping paper open and revealed my wrapping underwear.
Right. Okay.
Speaking of wrapping, actually,
Oh.
by the time this podcast come out,
Mm-hmm.
I've released a diss track.
No. Oh my God, I love that. I love that. What about?
So I came up with a video idea that was, we made a diss track on people that didn't deserve it.
Oh, like nice people.
Yeah.
Who?
So do you want to listen to it?
Yeah.
Is it video as well, or just?
No, I
audio?
haven't got the video back yet. No.
Oh my God, I want
But
to
we
listen
did
to
make
it
a full
so
music
badly.
video, and it was in a council estate, and I was ballied up.
Who is this? Who's this with?
Arthur.
Oh my God, I
Hail,
love
that
this
is.
so much. I love this so much.
Imagine if it was Arthur TV.
Yeah, that would be great. If you ever do this again, by the way, I want an invite and I need to do it. It's actually my dream.
Feature.
I used to write diss tracks about my friends. and just like wrap them in my room and send it to them on video. So this is my dream. So the next time that you do this, if it ever for whatever reason happens again, please can I be involved? Carry on.
Maisie said you'd say that.
Oh, did she? Right, carry on.
So we initially started by choosing 3 people to put in this diss track. First, it's an easy one, David Attenborough. He doesn't deserve it. We are the only worry with that one.
If he dies.
Yeah, so I'm hoping in the next day he doesn't.
Oh God, yeah.
Because
That
then
would be awful.
he's screwed me out of a video.
Oh my God.
It's a joke. But I think I will put a disclaimer at the start of the video, just be like, this video was made on this date.
Yeah.
Second person, Mahatma Gandhi.
Is he not quite bad?
We found out after.
Is he the one that like put his tongue down a child's throat? Maybe
that
take
was
that
Dalai
Dalai
Lama.
Lama.
That was Dalai
Yes.
Lama.
Yeah.
But I think we've since found out that Mahatma Gandhi maybe did deserve the diss track. But also, it's like people then can't be like, oh, actually, he did deserve it.
Yeah.
All right, then, well, I dissed him anyway.
Yeah,
so,
that's
like,
fine.
it's-
That's fine. Yeah.
So I'll probably put that in the disclaimer as well. And then the final one, Adele.
Oh.
Everyone loves Adele.
They do. They do. Yeah.
Okay, so here we go. You ready?
Right. Okay. Yeah. Turn it up so I can
This
hear.
is George and Arthur Hill on the freshest beat of 2025.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Oh my God, I love it already.
It's giving medieval.
Hey, David. David, hey. Suck a punch to the face. Don't care if you're 98. You've been chilling for too long at Edinburgh. So we gon' come at ya and flatten ya.
As far as voiceovers go, you're the best thing since sliced bread. But when you were born, it wasn't invented. Spitting bars, check your meter, that's global warming. Check the scars, this'll teach you, that's your official warning. This is a diss track that you don't deserve. Arthur and George, yeah, we're gonna serve. Yeah, this is a diss track that you don't deserve.
I love it.
Arthur and George, get ready for the verse. Mahatma Gandhi, we want a piece. Mahatma Gandhi, just suck on these.
Put your feet away. They smell like cheese. You're a monk who stunk. Always wearing flip-flops. I've got more followers than you on my TikTok. We kicked you about like Arnie Slot.
Arnie Slot's Liverpool manager.
Go to bed. That's your boycott.
Get it?
This is a diss track that you don't
Doesn't get it.
deserve.
No, sorry.
Arthur and George, yeah, we're gonna serve. Yeah, this is a diss track that you don't deserve. Arthur and George,
You're gonna like this bit.
ready for the verse. It's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like some beef. Yeah! You better go up. But your ex-husband did show up. Divorce! Always disappear for years on end. How this disappear? Cause you're the bell end. You might be loved, we don't care. We're here to kill. Can't steal our flow or our vine. No Notting Hill. This is a diss track that you don't deserve. Arthur and George, yeah, we're gonna serve. Yeah, this is a diss track that you don't deserve. Arthur and George, get ready for the verse. Fuck David Attenborough.
Fuck Gandhi. We've just shut down Adele.
George, that is so good. I love that. That is brilliant.
That is so a producer that did that has produced Arthur's songs in the past.
That's so
And like worked
good.
with like Stormzy and shit.
That is so
like,
good. You can tell that like an actual musician has worked on that. Did Arthur help
Yeah.
you with the lyrics and everything?
we collabed on the lyrics.
That's so good. I
Yeah.
love that. I love shit like that so much. That's so brilliant. I cannot wait to see
So
the
you
music
got the music video, yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. You need to tell me when that's out. I need to see that. That is brilliant.
So I
Oh
sent
my
it off
God.
to a proper like music video editor so they
Oh,
can
that's so
edit
brilliant.
it to be like an actual
I
video.
love shit like that. It's so stupid. Like that is where I get off. Like that's weird. I'm not gonna do that.
Another
now.
one.
Yeah.
Another one.
Oh my God.
There you go.
Right, love that.
Also,
Absolutely
it's
love that.
the video's sponsored by Vinted, so I made a rap for Vinted.
That's insane. That is incredible. Well done, George. I've never been more proud of you. Right, we have another quick-fire dilemma.
Did we even answer this person's?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
Just don't worry about it unless they just keep getting throbbed up.
Unless you walk in on him wanking over George's videos, then I'd be alarmed. But
Join in.
an average boner, what did you call it? A no-problem boner?
NRB.
NR
A no problem boner. That's don't worry, Andrew. That's a no problem boner.
What's it called?
NRB. No
What's
reason
that?
boner.
No reason boner, that's
Yeah.
it.
I don't know if that's an actual phrase, but I've coined it.
Let's see. I need to start looking at... Oh, okay. I need to start looking at universities. Can you suggest the best thing to look for? Definitely.
A university. I know.
City that you want to go to. Make it a city. I'm not being funny. All these people that go to like Durham and they're like, but it's really fun and it's got quick city links. Like, that is so dead. Why do you want to go to a city?
You
in a
just
place?
added after television there, by the way.
Yeah, dead. Like, no offense, but full offense. Like, that is just a shit place to go to uni.
What I will say about choosing unis, I realistically, unless you're going like Oxford, Cambridge, where it's like the biggest thing in the world if you get into one of them, if you just have a uni that's good for your subject,
The rating doesn't matter.
It really doesn't actually matter where you go, because you will ask if you ask anybody about their uni experience, the only thing that they really reference is obviously the education is a thing that you get out of it, but you genuinely get that most places that you will go. Like, the thing people reference is like the time they had there with the people that were there.
100%.
So as long as, like, which you can't, obviously it's not like you're going there like being like, oh well, there are definitely gonna people, but you find your people eventually, and you will have like a good time, unless uni wasn't for you, in which case it doesn't matter which place you go to, because
you should just shut the fuck
uni,
up.
uni wasn't for you in the first place.
Yeah,
so
that too.
unfortunately, maybe it's not for you, but if it is for you, you shouldn't really worry as much as
About
you
the
think.
ratings, the rankings. It literally means nothing. Like, I went to Newcastle, which is in like the top 10 of the rankings. If I ever said, like, applied for a job, I would never even think to say, like, and I went to Newcastle University, it's in the top 10, like, because who cares? Like, I did
Yeah.
marketing. Like, what?
Yeah, unless you're like, I went to Oxford, I went to
It's
Cambridge.
literally only
People
them I'd even
actually
say.
don't care.
And people say that again, not to, no offense to Durham, but people always say that about Durham. They're like, I went to Durham, and it's like, right, so you didn't get
Who
into
do you
Oxford.
know from Durham that you hate so much?
No, I think it's because I went to Newcastle, which is next to Durham, so we'd
Right.
sometimes see people from Durham, and I just thought, that's just shit. Just go to Newcastle Uni. Pick a place where you want to actually live. Do not base it on the uni. Some people go to like.
Well, it's somewhat based it on the uni. If it's the worst
Yeah.
uni in the world, maybe don't go.
Yeah,
there,
true. That's true. But some people go to like the University of like Plymouth, and I'm like,
Maybe
what are
maybe
you
they want to be near
doing?
a beach. That could be what they want. Maybe
I
they're a
guess
big
so,
Argyle
but like,
fan.
go to just better place. Like, really look into the actual
Basically,
place.
Go
what
to
Max
better
is
unis,
saying,
guys.
Max
Go
is
to
saying
better-
go to Newcastle is what
Yes. Go to Newcastle, or go to somewhere, if you know that you're going to be struggling with money, go to somewhere that is cheaper. It massively, if your rent, just based on the city that you're at, is a lot cheaper, it will massively impact your uni experience. Because when you actually can't afford to do things, it feels real. When you're an actual like half adult at uni and everyone wants to go and do something and you can't do it, that will impact your uni time. So don't just go to a big fancy one just because you want to. Go to a cheaper one and you'll get the same level of education and you can get drunk with everyone and have a good time. That's great advice if you ask
You've
me.
really just asked everyone to go to Newcastle.
I have. Okay, this is a rogue one. I just found out I'm pregnant and I'm not sure what to feel. Okay, well, you're probably going to feel some nausea. You're probably going to feel some
Yeah,
morning
not
sickness,
sure
some
what to feel.
cramping.
I guess
Probably going to feel quite bloated, but it's not a big bloat. You're actually pregnant.
it's a big bloke, is what it is. I think if you want it, you want it.
Yeah, and if you don't, we live in a country where that's legal, so abort that shit.
But we can't ask people to abort a baby.
I'm not asking you to. I'm saying that you should if you want to.
Well, in terms of how you feel about it, that's your answer. I mean,
Yeah.
we can't tell you how to feel about your kid.
No, we can't. I mean, you're unborn. It's not a kid yet. It's just a thing. So again, that's also another reason to get rid of it if you want to. It's not. Don't feel that pressure. I'm not telling you to abort your
It
child.
sounds
I'm not.
like you are.
I'm not trying to do that. I'm just making I'm making it clear that that is an option. We luckily live in a country where that is legal, and we should take advantage of that if we want to. Speak to people that are not us, because we are not qualified to help you on this if this conversation
Really?
is not telling enough. And yeah, look after yourself out there, okay? Sexual health is important, and make sure you use contraception if you don't want to have a baby.
Hell yeah, the worst kind of STD
a baby.
Oh my god.
I've got an email that's come through. Send that through, baby.
Come on then.
Oh.
I've had too much coffee. I've lost it. What's this? Someone. Hi, it's me, Faith here. I'm sorry I broke the pencil. I'm Faith, by the way.
Oh yeah, that was Faith.
I'm so sad that Faith did the podcast whilst I
By
was
the way,
here
that
as
wasn't
well.
Faith. That was Isaac. He kept extending the pencil and then wrote it down.
What a
because
bastard.
you can't even find the pencil, can you?
bastard. I can't find the pencil. Is
It's
he
at,
hidden
it's
it?
at the very corner.
Oh,
of the
so
back
he's
there.
hidden it so that I can't find it. And
I
then
think
he's
I fixed it.
Oh, it's fine. Oh.
Oh.
Screw that man's mustache.
Oh yeah, sorry. I had Faith on when you weren't here.
I know, I love Faith. Sad times. Oh well.
What's your favourite version?
Favourite version of Faith? Pregnant Faith slaps.
Mine's George Michael's.
Oh.
Sing time.
Right, okay. Hey Max and George, I'm going to a hen do at the start of April in London. I've never been to London before.
Yeah, you said you
On-
liked Faith. He's a Hindu.
Faith hen do?
He's a Hindu.
That was terrible.
I don't get it.
Nah, it was shit anyway.
Was it shit?
Yeah, it was
Oh,
shit.
shut your mouth.
Don't worry about it.
Well,
I've never been to
uncultured
London
swine.
before on a night out. The issue is it's only me and the bride who want to go out after cocktail making, and I want to make it a night out for her. How do I get the others to actually go out after cocktail making without coming across like a bitch? And where should I take her? Lots of love, Katie. I mean,
Just tell him it's a Hindu.
if it's a friggin' hen do and they don't want to go out, tell them to literally, I was going to say something so unnecessary. Tell them to shut their stupid mouths and spike the cocktails. No. Bad idea. Bad idea. Don't do that.
You are you. I literally went, all right. You.
Callum wrote us a message. Right, okay. I mean, if... Oh, do you know what? Weirdly, I was thinking about this the other day because I am now getting towards a point in life where like I could get engaged to Andrew at any minute now. Any minute. Imminent.
Yeah,
Who
what,
knows?
what are you going to do for your Hindu?
Then I'm going to get all my hens out and hen it up. Do you know what I mean? I'm going to go, hey, I would love chickens.
What's going on?
Anyone got a
love
clue about the
hens.
reference there? Or
It just began with H. That was it. That was the only link.
of course, I'm silly boy.
And like, what would I do for? I would love to do like a bachelor party.
Are you gonna? What is it going to be? A stag do? A hen do?
I mean,
I can't
you
imagine
would
you
be
having
maybe
a
the only like there'd be like you as like the only men.
was
So
gonna
it
say,
would
yeah, you-
probably be. You'd also have to be a stripper. I'd have to pay you some money to do that. So that would be an issue. But I mean, I guess I'd just call it my Max do. Men do. Mag do.
Magadu.
Stag. Oh, anyway. But I don't know. But like, what? It's so difficult because when you have like different groups of people, and like some people like who do you like? That's a difficult one to manage, isn't it?
Trying to get your friends to meet your other friends and they get on and you're like, feel like a proud dad.
Yeah, or even just like for example, I would want to bring like my sister who's a bit older and doesn't really like going out. So like,
Yeah.
would she just like have to get on?
But then what about younger sister? Is she coming as well?
Well, she probably
Is she,
would be.
is she,
Yeah.
is she underage though?
Yeah, but not for long, so she'd be able to. Oh, that's weird. Anyway.
Yeah, but not for long.
Oh, God. So, yeah, so it's just an interesting one, hen do's. But, I mean, the general rule of thumb, I believe, is if you are on a hen do, then you are signing up for that chaos.
Yeah, if you're on a hen do or a stag do or whatever, like, I feel like there has to be a good reason for you to, number one, not turn up, but number two, leave early.
100%. Or not get on board with what they're doing. Like, you
Yeah.
cannot show up to somebody else's hen do or stag do and say, no, I don't really want to do that.
Yeah, like, oh, that's not for me.
Yeah.
We know it's not for you, love.
Yeah.
You're not getting married.
100%.
The
100%.
amount of times that's happened at a stag do I've been at.
Oh my God. It's like that scene from Gavin and Stacey. Do you remember old Gavin and Stacey? I think it might be like one of the first episodes.
Oh yeah, I used to remember never watch it. I've not watched it.
Oh, you would love it. That's mental. Oh, watch it for me.
Who let this man have caffeine? What the hell?
Honestly, yeah.
Watch it for me though.
Oh, you old freaky boy.
Please. Watch it for me.
Have you ever been on a stag do / hen do?
Hen do. My sister's hen do, yeah. Nobody's getting married. Who do we know that's... Have you?
I went on. It wasn't really his stag do, but Ethan went to the darts and called it his stag do.
Oh, okay then. I
After
guess
the
that
wedding.
counts.
Yeah,
Oh,
after the wedding.
That's not then. That's just party.
But he never had a stag do because
Oh.
they pulled the wedding forward
Oh, okay.
or pushed it forward. How do you pull it forward?
I think you pull it forward and you push it back. No, you'd pull it forward, push it back. That's what I usually do.
Ooh, actually, I've heard the term used for both: push it back and push it forward.
Do you push back on it?
This is wild. Max cannot have coffee ever again. Actually, no. Every episode you're having
What
coffee.
the fuck? How would you? Why has coffee made you horny?
It's not made me horny. Who said that?
You've been blowing kisses at him and asking if he throws it back.
Not throwback. If I push back on it, which is
It's just
way
quite
worse.
funny. It's quite funny. Yeah, I guess that counts then as a stag do. Did it feel stag do-y? Was there like a stripper and like craziness, or was it just like we're all getting
No,
together
there wasn't
and
a
having a good
stripper
time?
at the darts, Max.
Luke Littler starts taking his clothes.
Yeah, that would be probably a bit of a
Who's the next
safety
person
hazard.
that you know to get married? You got anyone?
Andrew's cousin's getting married in like a month or two. Actually, my stepsister's getting married in a month, but she had her hand do, but I was not invited. So it was like all girls. That's also weird grounds. Like me as a gay man who is like very in with the girlies. Some people, when it comes to weddings, they get really precious about like traditions, and they'll be like, "Sorry, it's only girls at the hen do," and I'm like, "Well, why don't you?" That's rude, isn't it?
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean?
Because who's inviting you to a stag do?
Well, exactly. So I just don't get invited to anything. Oh, that's my general consensus. No, I've not, because no one will invite me. This is not on. Do you know what? I think this is a perfect place to wrap up this episode.
And on that
Callum's row
bombshell,
end in capital letters on the screen.
I've seen, except I do it much more subtly than you do.
Wow, I really enjoyed this episode. I've loved being back with you. Loved catching up with you. Love our new studio.
Yeah.
Hopefully we've got lots of fun things coming up.
Oh, tell you what is fun. Before the next episode,
Yeah.
I'll have played in the charity match.
And I'm going to see you.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna come and watch and support, and I might be getting a special T-shirt made. What would you call
He's
it?
gonna have a boner the whole time.
Oh my god! A football shirt. I'm putting a request to the powers that be to get an official Sidemen football shirt that says George on the back. So
Oh yeah,
we'll see.
I'm allowed to say my number on. Well, why wouldn't
Oh,
I?
hold on. Wait. Oh, sorry. No, never mind.
Why wouldn't I be allowed to say my number?
I don't know.
No, it won't be out by then. But like,
But is it a big deal
just-
what number you are?
I don't think so.
No, just say what number you are.
There, I said it. I'm an 8.
Oh! KSI's gonna beat you up. Oh my! I can't
Why?
believe he just told everyone that.
Outrageous.
You've broken so many contracts right now. I hope you get sued for that.
Logan Paul just announced that he was playing before they actually put the announcement out in his video. So.
Oh wow, he really ate that. Oh wait, no, that's you, 8 boy. 8-ball pool, anyone?
Oh, 8. Oh, who ate me? I ate.
Oh my god.
I ate.
Well, if you enjoyed this episode and you cannot wait to watch George in the charity match, can people watch the charity match, or is it just like if you're there, then you
No,
watch
Oh
it?
they're
yeah,
streaming.
no one can watch
YouTube,
it,
you
man.
can
On
watch it.
YouTube
Yeah.
streaming? You can watch George play football. Are you like on the pitch for the entire thing?
No,
Why not?
because otherwise no one else would get time.
Oh,
If it's just
No
everybody.
one is, Max.
no
Everyone
one
rotates.
is. Oh, but you're definitely on.
Well, I will. Yeah, I will definitely go on at some point.
Good, good. That's good
Don't know
then.
if I'll start. I doubt I'll start.
Right. Okay.
But I don't care who started. I'm finishing it.
Yeah, that's
just a
right.
silly one.
Have you been practicing football? Or just like come show up and do a football?
No need, man. You know, this will be, I think, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know how you'd know if I'm wrong. This may be my third ever 11-a-side game that I've played.
And it's at Wembley Stadium in front of 90,000 people.
That is crazy. That is wild. I can't actually believe that I'm gonna watch you play
Brian's not got
football.
a fucking clue what that means.
I don't know what 11 aside is. Not gonna lie. I'm guessing it means that there's 11 people on each side.
Nice work.
Oh, yeah, well done.
There we go. Is that special? Are all football games not
Well,
11?
When I was a kid playing football, they were 7-a-side.
Right.
or
okay.
6-a-side sometimes.
I've heard of the word
five-a-side
five-a-side
is very
quite
common,
often.
yeah.
Yeah. So can it just be any aside?
Well, yeah. But there's-
32 aside.
No, but it's like 7 and 11 aside, and then 5-a-side is like the small little one.
Right, okay. So is 11 aside the normal football rules?
Yeah.
So this is you playing like proper football then? On Wembley Stadium football vibes. Whoa.
Oh my god!
He's going to kick the ball so many
hadn't
times,
it hadn't
guys.
yet sunk in, but now that you've worded it like
I
such
just-
a pundit, yeah, no,
Right?
yeah.
Oh my god, this is crazy. I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to... I mean, this is maybe the third football match I will ever watch in my entire life. So I am so excited. But they're going to be
Hell,
fights
yeah.
that happen.
No, there won't be fights.
Do people run on the pitch? Is that a thing?
Occasionally, but we would heavily.
Let's not encourage that.
No, but
Yeah.
I don't think they would this time because
Oh, is it
it'll
like-
be Wembley staff, and like
Oh, big time.
people just wouldn't be able to get on. Not
They
that's a
didn't at London
challenge.
Stadium last year.
Oh, that's
2 years
good.
ago. But
That's good
all the
then.
previous matches, there was like a big problem with it.
I'm sure
Yeah.
that's really annoying
Well, yeah, because like they didn't have the trophy celebration and stuff at the end.
because of
And
that.
like, yeah, because people would try and run. They had a thing with the Beta Squad. The Beta Squad did one at Crystal Palace's ground, and they all ran on.
Oh,
and just
don't do that,
sort
losers.
Sort of like ruined it. So it was like 90th minute. So they're like, oh, we're not going to get anything else. But it was. But I think they were drawing. I believe the Beta Squad game was drawing. So it was something like that. I think.
Don't
so,
be losers.
So they would
Don't
have
be a
got
loser.
extra time, but they just ran on. But anyway,
That's so shit. Listen, if you're thinking about running on the pitch, I'm going to be there and you'll have to go through me, all right? So that'll put them off. But very excited for you, very, very proud of you. Gonna see you and your little football kit mincing around and kicking them balls and blowing kisses to the audience. If I shout you and you hear me, will you wave at me?
yes, if I hear you amongst the 90,000 people, Max, I will wave at you.
But if you do, will you actually? Promise.
Yes, Max.
Okay, you better to. Otherwise, I'll be fuming. I'm gonna just shout your name the entire time. People around me are gonna be so pissed off. I'm not gonna give a shit about anything else. I'm literally just gonna watch you the entire time. What else am I there for? Who else is it? Is there anyone else in it that I'll know? Is Chris in it?
All the sideband Chris is in it.
Or any of your other
Um,
friends in it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. That's
Freezy's in it. Chips. Well, Freezy and Chip are managing, so
oh, what does that mean?
they're on the sideline, sort of barking orders out.
That's quite funny. They're managing one team each?
Yeah.
Are they managing together, one team?
Well, they're managing a team each.
Oh, so they're rivals in this
Yeah.
situation. Ah.
I can neither confirm nor deny who else is playing.
Oh.
Will's playing. Actually, Theo's playing.
Oh, okay.
These are the ones that have been announced.
Right.
I've
okay.
got some inside knowledge that you guys don't even know yet.
Ooh. Can you say it to me and then we'll bleep it? And then I can react.
Well, Logan Paul announced himself early, so
Right,
he's
okay.
playing.
So we know that.
All the other people I don't know if you'd know.
Okay.
But there you go. Hey, what a fantastic episode that was in the new studio and with my bestest friend in the world, Callum, right
talking
there.
about Walter. Oh.
Maisie's also here as well.
Okay,
And
brilliant.
some guy apparently, were you in the jungle at some point?
No, shut your fuck up. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, I was.
Shut your fuck up.
I tried. The caffeine's
if
wearing
you
off.
enjoyed and you are watching, give us a like, subscribe, ring that notification bell so you're notified every time we upload. If you're listening, 5-star rating, please download us. Listen to us on the go. But Max, how doth me enter an dilemma?
If you would like to send in a dilemma, please do so via our email, theuselesshotlinepodcast@gmail.com. If you could also, if you've made it this far, comment down below which guests you would like to see. I am going to try and get some fun guests coming up. The issue is that all of George's close and personal friends are really famous YouTubers, so when I get people on, it's a little bit different and quite difficult, to be honest with you. So drop any people that I might know if you want to see my mum. My grandma would be a good guest. My sister. Yeah. Also, if you like my beard, please let me know, because I'm really workshopping here, trying to see what this is, what the reception is like. So I'd really appreciate any feedback. Thank you.
Pedo.
That was unnecessary.
Trying to see what reception
and
is like. That's crazy.
Oh my god. Until next time, love you lots, and we'll see you on the next one. Ow!